Hey everybody, it's Maria again with this cool Midicake ARP, arpeggiator unit. And I'm working with the manual and videos that I've watched to understand this beautiful piece of machinery. And I want to really start from the beginning. That's how, I'm just like, let me understand this completely. So I did the video, which is the unboxing, and then a few things that I found just kind of by myself without really looking at the manual. But now I'm looking at the manual. And here's something really cool that I found. So right now you see major, minor, seventh, sixth, suspended fourth, suspended second, diminished, and augmented. And these are all chords, and you can use them with this little keyboard here, or obviously if you play on a different MIDI controller. But for now, I'll just use this, and I'm using the Cobalt 5S for just the sounds. So what's really nice is I love major seventh chords. So if I wanted to, I could put it anywhere, but say right here where it says minor seventh, this would be a minor seventh chord. Okay. Or this is actually F seventh, not minor seventh. It's just an F seventh chord. Okay. So if I want to change that to an F major seventh, I hold down the chord and see over here. Now you have a menu and you can scroll and pick any chord your heart desires, and it will change it when you change the next note. So let's go to seventh, major seventh. Did I skip it? Look at this. This is amazing. You could do scales. Oh my God, I didn't even see that before. So you can like make it. Okay, let's just go to major seventh. There we go. Plain old major seventh. So now it reflects it on here. It says F major seventh, G major seventh, A major seventh. I love D major seventh. And here is the up and down for the octaves. Isn't that pretty? I'm still on the first bank. It actually says pattern 2. I don't know how I did that. I'm still working my way to that. And then you could do follow. Oops. And then all together. And that's only on literally one chord. A major seventh sounds nice. How about F major seventh? So you could just okay, hold on. So that is really cool. You could just have fun playing around with what chord progressions you would like to hear and have this play. Okay, so that's it for this part of the video. I'll come back as I learn more. One more thing to add to the video that I just read. So if now you've changed all these chords and you're like, I just want it back to the way it was. So you hold, remember we changed this seventh chord, which I think is a dominant seventh chord, to major. So now we hold down this and then hit this red button, and it goes back to what it was. Awesome. And that was an F seventh. Very cool. Or just a seventh chord, because I'm just on F, but it could be any of them. Oh, I also learned something else. If you don't hit play and you hit any of these for any length of time, it will play all of the arpeggios. So it's sort of like you can manipulate it that way instead of having it just play. Okay, see you in the next part of this video. Okay, while we're on chords here, here is a nice way to see what makes up the chord. So right now it says G suspended 2. So if you want to know which of these notes make up that chord, you can just press the chord suspended 2 like that. And I want my hand to be out of the way. Do you see this? You have C, D, and G. And that's what's making up this suspended chord. Now it's going to default always to the root of C when you're making custom chords, but it will play with whatever chord changes you want as you play it, but just to make the chord. So this is a way to make custom chords. So if you like C suspended second, let's see, suspended second. Let me shut that. So this is C suspended second. And now if you want, let's go back to major just to keep it simple. So here's the major. It should be C, E, G highlighted. And there it is, C, E, G. That's highlighted, okay? That's what makes up a C chord, regardless of what, instrument you're playing. So it's highlighted. That's really cool for education, too, to see what makes up the chords. But now you can actually take away or add and make your own custom chords. And that's why it says custom right here. So let's add another, let's add the B here. Okay, so now we have C, E, G, and B. And let's play it. Hear how it added? It's because now it's adding this B here. I love it. This is amazing. And that's why it says custom 1. And then obviously then you could make it, say we wanted it to be the same, I forget what chord that is. That's like a 7th chord, I think. C, E, G, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Yeah, that's some kind of 7th chord, okay? But which you could have here, but say you just wanted to add more to it. All right, let's be crazy. I don't know what you'd want to add, what else you'd want to add, but might not sound good. But let's just add here. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Okay, so now let's take that one out. It's very easy to remove it. And now let's play, instead of a C, let's do it as an A. So, and you hear it added that. So it still shows C, E, G, B, because as I said, when you're making it, it defaults to the root of C, but it's clearly playing the A with that 7th note added to the end. Let's try E. It's definitely hear it. So watch when I take it away. Now watch the E, how different it sounds. See, it's missing that 7th. Now, if we had it again, and you messed up and did a whole bunch of things here, again, just to reset it back to the regular C major, you hit this button, and boom, you're just back to the E major, which is what we were on before. That's amazing. Okay, stay tuned for more. Okay, so the next thing that I've learned is that you can make chord chains. It's called sequencing chord chains. So I've muted 3 tracks and just have the first one playing, which is just a simple C major. And it'll just keep playing it over and over. Dun, 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 dun. And that's just comprised of C, E, and G, arpeggiated. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so that you'll hear over and over and over. Now, that gets boring quick, right? So if you want to chain some chords together, all you have to do is press this program button, and now you'll see a box. It says chord chain. So let's just keep it C, and now it goes to the next one. So the first one's C major. So let's do the next one as, let's just do E major. And then let's go, and we'll make it just like an arpeggiated chord, right? So now we're just going up. You see it going up, C, E, G. Now, you see it in red because it's major. If I want to do something different now, let's go to suspended 4th and go to A. So now it's suspended 4th, and it changes color. So you see the blue is over there, suspended 4th. If we want to suspended 2nd on the same one, same note, but now it's a darker blue, and that means suspended 2. And this is not going to be very musical, but I just want to show you. Here's an augmented chord. Let's go to, it's going to be awful, but let's do D augmented. So now let's just hear what that sounds like. Oops, I went too quick. Hold on. Dun, dun. That was the first one. The second one. Third one. It'll just keep repeating till I change it. And it will change it on the beat. It said if you don't want that, you can program it with an external MIDI controller, but I haven't gotten that far yet. And then next. That sounds really bad, that last one. So all I have to do is hit reset and it takes that one away. So let's stop. There's your chord chain and we're going to hit program to set it. And now when I hit play, it should go through that progression that we created. See, and there it is, E major. I love the visuals. G major, A suspended fourth, A custom 6, whatever, I must have made a custom chord, I don't know. D custom 6, and C major. And it'll keep repeating that. Now, let's see what happens when we unmute. And it's pretty robotic because it is playing, changing the chords on the beat, on the measure at the end of, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's just going to change. So that's not very musical just by itself. So what I would want to do now is see what they're talking about with this external key synchronization. That might make it less robotic sounding, and I'm sure it will. So to erase it, I'm not sure if there's an easy way to erase it, but I know that I could just keep hitting delete, and now it's gone. So there may be like an easier way to erase it, but that's what I have so far. Okay, see you in the next video, or in the next part of this one. We'll see how. I don't want to make these too long, because I learn in little chunks. So I hope these videos will provide little chunks too. Thank you. Okay, I did finally figure out how to change the banks and the patterns, and this was kind of by accident. So what you do is you hit load, and now you will see, whoa, I don't want a BIOS menu. Oh man, I think I just reset something. But anyway, I hit load, and then don't hit it again. Hit load. And this changes the bank. See, it's in yellow. So it says bank 2, bank 3. So let's go back to bank 1. And now I'll show you how to load each of the different patches within. There are 12, it looks like 12 in each bank. So right now it's on the first one. Let's go to the second one. Nope, I have to hit load 2. Okay, so there it goes to pattern 2. Load 3, pattern 4 rather. Load pattern 6. Let's hear them. Okay, so load 1, bank 1, pattern 1 sounds like this. Now if I want to load the next one, number 2, loading 3 rather. 2 is up here, so it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, like that. But it's labeled, so you'll see it. Load 8, 12. So these are the pre-programmed patterns on this unit. And then you could take off from there, and I'm sure you could save. There are probably banks where you can save your own. Okay? I don't know how many banks there are. Let's see. Load 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. It's probably 12. Oh man, there's more. Wow, 16 banks. That's amazing. I've only gone through the first bank, and there are patches on all of them. So let's see, that was 12 we heard. Let's try the next bank, patch 1. Sounds the same to me. Well, let's try a different 3. That's different. Okay, so let's try 12 on this one. Okay, that is different. So far there's patches on 2 banks, and I'd have to read the manual or keep checking it, and I don't want to waste too much time on this to see, how many banks worth of presets there are. And so that's a cool thing to know. And like you can do so much more even within those confines of those presets using either the the keyboard or actually tweaking things on here. There's FX and different grooves and velocities and gates, so there's a lot you can do. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Stay tuned.